Good afternoon. Bonsoir, chers téléspectateurs. Aujourd'hui, notre émission de ArchiTv reçoit un Toastmaster qui nous vient du Ghana, tout droit. Il s'agit de DTM Ogula. DTM Ogula a rejoint Toastmaster depuis 2019. Et tenez-vous bien, c'est un bâtisseur. DTM Ogula is an architect. He joined Toastmaster on September the 1st, 2019. He has created so many clubs in his home country. But tonight, he will talk about the last one he's creating. Toastmaster Ogula, please open your cam and introduce yourself to our TV spectators.
Hi, good evening, all. I do believe that from far and wide that you watch me at this very moment. This is an amazing time for us to share and to be able to impact others by the things that we have done and the things that we can continuously doing. And for those of you out there who have not even started, this is a great time for you to start something as a Toastmaster. Good evening once again. My name is Ogula Nii, and I will be your anchor this evening talking about us as architects. For my early days as a Toastmaster, I started off being a club member, not ever wanting to play a role, to the point where I realized that I need to give back in Toastmasters, and this is what our core mandate is. Not just leadership and public speaking, but we also serve. And to this, I believe that got me to this very point. Serving twice as the SAA of my club, then going ahead to serve twice as the Vice President Public Relation, going ahead to serve within the division, going on to be the area director, and finally coming back to the district to head as the co-anchor for training for District 94. And this has been my journey so far as a Toastmaster. I do believe that this inspiring story that has been one that has been of growth to this very point is something that would urge other people and encourage you to also become better and give back as a Toastmaster. And this is a little bit of me to this very point.
I'm so happy to listen to you and to hear you talking about your journey with so high level of passion. And then let's talk about this club you are creating. The name of the club is Enterprise Properties AB and Associates, correct?
Yes, this is a club, yes.
Yes. So what type of club are you creating? Is it a community club, a corporate club, a government club? Please tell us a little bit about this club.
Okay, so I'll start off from the point where I now tell people about me being a club growth director for my division. This was inspired by being able to get new members to start and join clubs. Then these new members became that many that we needed to now start forming clubs of their own. For the ventures that we have gone in so far to this very point, Enterprise Properties Club is one that is at a very advanced stage at the moment. Currently, we have done 30% of it, where a demo meeting has been done, and we have just kickstarted our fundraising. And this has moved us into the 40% of getting this club established. We do believe that by the end of this month, we should gratefully be able to complete to 100% funding of the club and get it running. This is a corporate club, and I do focus on corporate clubs in the sense that we are able to get a good tie-in usually from their HR. The human resources department, once they are aligned and they understand what the core values of Toastmasters is to the institution as well, not just building the leaders, but getting great public speakers, they usually align this, and it's easier for them to add it to their learning and development. There is also another club, which is AB Legal and Associates, which is also going to be a community club. This club is within a corporate institution, but they are going to be set up as a community club. And guess what? They are going to be the very first legal entity that has set up a Toastmasters club in Ghana. This is a great feat.
Great.
Typically, lawyers are known to already speak, and everybody says, oh, why should a lawyer be in a Toastmasters club when I can already speak? That's good, and I can argue my way anywhere. But the training Toastmasters offers you by following through a pathway makes you a very proficient speaker, and this helps you even advance your case. A case like it will be in the law court, you would be able to know how to speak and communicate right. To the earlier shared, there are two clubs that I did not make mention of because these were just at the very early stages of being 10% because we have only made the initial contact with them. But it is worth noting that these two clubs would also come on, with one being a community club and the second being a corporate club. Prudential Life Insurance is coming on board, and this is going to be a corporate club. And we are also having a church-based institution.
Wow.
Currently, we are calling them spirit speakers because they
Hola.
are a church-based institution and they are a community club. So with them being coming on board both at 10%, we believe that we should be able to get the numbers in, let them understand the benefits Toastmasters has to offer to them. One, within a financial institution, and two, being in a church. With these put together, we believe that we should be able to organize a demo meeting at least by the end of next week. Then we would be able to proceed from there. So these are the four main clubs that we are currently working on, and we believe that we should be able to have them up and running before the month ends.
Great, great, great. It's impressive. So you may have 3 clubs by the end of 100 days because we have a target. We have a goal to follow. We want to come up with at least 4 to 5 clubs by the end of this 100 days of mandates. Can we rely on you?
Yes, you can rely on me because I am not doing this alone.
Sure.
My strategy to getting this done was making sure that the area directors within the different divisions are working together with me. They find a lead, I put together the letter, I put together a pack. We have our first meeting with the leaders of the institution. Once we are done with this, we follow up. A follow-up to having a club setup is very essential because that follow-up allows them to realize that this is important. This will come in to support my people, and with your support together, we can make this a reality. And this is the approach I have used so far to make sure that once the area directors are aligned, automatically the presidents are aligned and the division directors are also aligned, to which we are able to make some good strides in getting these clubs on board.
Thank you so much for all those strategies you are sharing with other members. Would like it so much. I would like to ask to you, when we listen and we try to follow what you are saying, do you even have some challenges?
Yes, 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 yes. Challenges, I do believe that for being able to set up or start something new, be it Toastmasters, be it your personal life, be it your social life, there are always challenges. And you would always want to assume that once people understand what Toastmasters is, it's going to be very easy.
Sure.
Some few challenges we have faced, one is also getting approvals. Because a focus has been on corporate clubs, they want to understand what would it look like if there should be anything that has a reputational damage. So sometimes you would have challenge with heads of the units being a little reluctant to sign on board. But once you speak to them and have a direct engagement, a demo meeting follows, it helps them change their mind. That is one key challenge. Scheduling a demo meeting also has to be one of the best things you can do in getting a new club. The quality of your demo meeting is what will determine whether people are going to want to be a part of it or move away from it. A quality demo meeting requires for you to schedule it well, have role players who are best at the roles that they play, then we can make an impact through our demo meetings.
Sure.
And the last one point of it is payment.
Sure.
Most people will come across and the calculation is, oh, it's a $60, but I have to have a registration of $20. This seems to be a very difficult task, getting to people to understand that there is more value in paying for Toastmasters than any other seminar or one-day training where you'd be paying $300.
Sure. But people don't make this calculation very easily.
Yes, so I usually will tell the team, once anybody engages you, break that $60 down to every single week. $60 for the entire month means that if we have 4 weeks within the month, you are ending up to pay how much? This is $15
only. Yeah.
per week. Then let's assume that every working week has 5 days. And out of the $15, if you should split your $15 for every day of the week, that comes up to what? $3 a day.
Free, yeah, free.
$3 a day. Once we break it down and people get to understand that the value of leadership and public speaking, that costs me $3 a day, is something that we cannot actually let slide by, because this is not cheap, but it has come to you at a level where it is achievable for every other person. And this are some challenges and some of the approaches we use in addressing these challenges that we face.
Great. I love it. I love this strategy. We would love to share it with other members, other builders, and other architects, because most of the time, people just present this money issue and then they are reluctant to continue. Thank you so much, Toastmaster, DTM, and we would love to learn from you. What we are doing with the extension committee is that when you show what you are doing, the process of the building of your great club, we want you to come back when the club is established. So we follow you, we support you, and we would love to know that after. The deadline for this club to come up is the end of September, correct me?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, that's correct.
So we will call you and we will invite you again on this ArchiTv to explain again and again your accomplishment. At this level, the CGD himself will present you a very nice certificate, a very nice award, because of the wonderful job you just accomplished. Thank you. So do you have some questions for us? This is the second part of the interview.
I do believe that mine may not be questions, but rather things that I can add on for us to share. Because at every given time, I know your doors are open for us to ask our questions, and we don't only have to wait till we get to such a platform. What can we share and what can we do better? Creating clubs is one great way of empowering communication and leadership and building confidence amongst people. Creating a growth-oriented community is one thing that can help develop not just ourselves, Africa, and the world as a whole. And creating clubs is also one great way that we can create diversity and inclusivity.
Sure.
Every other person can be a part of a club. We share ideas, we grow together, and guess what? We would all get to build together. And this is some little I can also share to make our journey a better one.
And to have a wonderful journey as a Toastmaster, we really need to be a builder and to be an architect. Thank you so much, DTM. And we will have a conclusion for this second and third interview for ArchiTv for this week. Thank you so much, DTM, and see you next time.
And thank you so much for having me.
A nice development, and I like what you did for us. And we will go to Ghana again next week to meet another architect, another builder. Thank you and good luck. See you
Thank
next
you.
week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.